Hey chat, how's it going? Welcome to the March 2026 GBG community stream. I hope you are well. Thank you for joining me today. As usual, we're going to be playing through a selection of the latest and greatest GBG games made by, of course, the GBG community. Before we begin, I'm going to say some hellos to the folks that are here. I see Mian and Mob. Welcome to the stream. Lemon, Lil Kendry, Mr. Bonk Boy, Cam Hornet, who says, I've not been here in quite a while. Welcome back. Good to see you. Lemon. Sorry, did I already say Lemon? I think I might have said Lemon twice. When life gives you two lemons, you say hello twice. Hey Arch, Early Ratty Gang, welcome to the stream. Skunktronics, be the reason for the smile. A smile, the smile, all smiles. Choops, good to see you. Hope you're keeping things cheesy. Pizza here, welcome to the stream. Note on Guy, thanks for stopping by. Hello Freddy. A reminder to make sure you're on live chat so you can get all of the best comments from the best chatters. Popcorn Ron, good to see you. And if I've missed you... Oh, I missed Coma. Hello, Coma. If I missed you, a very special hello to you. As I just said, we'll be playing through a selection of great GBG games today. Hey, Maple Kid, welcome to the stream. And all of these games, as usual, was submitted through GBG Shop, the #1 place to share your GBG creations online. And at any time, you can type /game to find out what game we're playing. Shall we dive right in? I think we should get started straight away. Hey, Dragonfire, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How's everybody's weekend going? I've had a nice Saturday so far, a busy Saturday, but I've been looking forward to playing some GBG. So, without further ado, we're going to play our first game, which is... Whoa, why is the thing in the middle? It really wanted us to know that we're playing Jenga by Dalmont first. Overlay, go away. Wait, why did it move to the middle? My overlay broke like three GBG streams ago. And I've tried everything to fix it, and I can't work out why it's breaking in new and creative ways. Oh man. Exactly. Wait, let me try this. Okay, that looks better. Also, speaking of broken things, and this is not a thing that I broke this time, YouTube is doing some weird thing where random comments will be tagged as being auto-translated, and it creates them to go, in my little feed, they get super weird. I don't know whether it's happening for anyone else. I'll try and screenshot it later to show you on the Discord, but it creates like a little... like, this has been translated pop-up thing to pop up, and makes it harder to read the messages. All right, let's switch over to actually where's the GB Shop overlay? There we go. This is also broken in a different way. We're playing Jenga by Dalmont. Let's read what Dalmont says about this classic woodblock game. Dalmont says, it's just Jenga, I don't know what else to say. Wait, Maple Kid, it did actually translate your message. So it does seem to work if somebody's typing in a different language, but it's also translating English into English. Interesting. This is a simple two-player Jenga game that uses motion controls. I'm not a Jenga expert, but I hope I've implemented all the rules correctly. To avoid stupidity, you can only control the camera and grabbing blocks when it's your turn. Very smart. The controls are using a detached Joy-Con with motion controls. Everything else is explained in-game. Hey, someone, welcome to the stream. All right, let's play Jenga. I love Jenga. Like IRL Jenga. I don't think I've ever played a video game version of Jenga, but I'm excited to try out Jenga version 1.2 from Down One. All right. Controls. Left stick. To rotate the camera. Zoom in with the arrow or with X. I'm guessing it's blue Joy-Cons turn first because that's the only one I can do controls with. We can grab with ZR and we can toggle with left D-pad. Ah, that's toggling the rules. Okay, neat. We're going to keep them on for a little bit while I familiarize myself. So my strategy with Jenga is usually to go kind of at the middle, or if this was a taller tower, I'd say go top third. And I will usually, depending on the stack, see whether the center one is loose. If the center one is loose, like you can just tap it and it will shift, that's the one to take. But this is digital Jenga, so we don't have that that insight. But I'm gonna try and apply the same sort of strategy here. Oh boy. Okay, now the rule is once you touch a block, you've got to stick to it. And I'm gonna adhere to those rules. I suppose it's worth saying as well, this is a 2-player game, but I'm playing it by myself. As with any multiplayer game, I always try and show it off to the best of my ability, but honestly, I think Jenga is a game... Oh, goodness, okay. Jenga's a game that's fun to play even by yourself. It's game over. It's already game over. Okay, let's try again. That strategy does not seem to apply here. So let's go for an easier option. Let's go for this one on the edge. I also love playing extreme Jenga, which is like, wait. Oh no, wait, how was I meant to like class it as, oh, right, I need to put it on top. That was very silly of me. You do have to place the piece on top. I think it's because in real Jenga, you don't have to worry about the piece that you've just removed being classed as a fallen piece straight away. But of course here we need to ensure it doesn't fall in the meantime. The piece I'm holding, I mean. Is that lined up? Can't quite tell. Okay, it's player 2's turn. Okay, so in real Jenga, I'd probably want to go for this, because the more weight there is on top of one, as long as that weight's like fairly centrally distributed, it just strengthens the block that it's on. But I don't trust it here. So let's instead go for kind of counterweight situation. I thought letting go of the button would let go of the block, but it just flung it. Okay, we're locking in. Don't dom ellipses me, Freddy. Right, watch this. Speed Jenga. Okay. I'm gonna place this one over here to try and strengthen it. Okay. Player 2. I think generally you're not allowed to take from like the top 2 rows. Obviously the one that's in construction, but also maybe this one, I think. Pretty sure this breaks most Jenga rules, says Not Freddy. Wait, what? Which part? Okay. Boy! Come on, I'm gonna at least make a full row. How does this keep happening? I got sticky fingers. Oh, that hand wasn't doing anything. It's just the second Joy-Con. I can't use it to grab. Like the second player can't be involved. It was just pointing at it. Hey Zert, welcome to the stream. Zert says flinging the tower towards your opponent is a decent strategy to blind them before their next turn. It's spiritually doing it. Oh my goodness. Come on. Player 1, you gotta up your Jenga game. By the way, Arch, killing it with the sound effects today. Perfectly timed as always. Why are my hands so sticky? Can you grab the very bottom centerpiece? Okay, let's try. Let's just try and, like, work it through from the other side. Oh, right. That won't work. So let's try that again, but pulling this time. Whew. Okay. I feel like we're onto something. Who knew I was this bad at Jenga? We're gonna get a full line. Wow, that was a dramatic tumble.
Easy! Let's try!
Sorry, I just have to... I'm having to approve a lot of messages today. I don't know why sometimes YouTube is extra sensitive with its moderation. Alright, that strat's not working. We're gonna go for the side swipe again. No! I want to get a full row. I'm actually not moving on until we get a full row of 3. I love the music changing when you're moving the block. It makes it even more intense. Hey Cookie Bird, welcome to the stream. Oh, this tower is not hanging around for long. I can just tell. After my years of high-level Jenga play, I can tell that this tower is not going to last long. Oh! Dang it! Freddy says, I believe this was made for the PAX panel. Oh, cool! So for anyone who doesn't know, there is a PAX panel, PAX being a video game convention, being held at some point this month. Maybe it's happened, maybe it's coming up. That I think was specifically looking at, or looking for, multiplayer. What? Wait, what happened there? Specifically looking for multiplayer games to show off during the panel. And I also believe there is going to be a video of the panel uploaded to YouTube sometime, probably next month or later, from one of the panelists. I forget the name or the YouTube name of the panelist that's kind of coordinating it and uploading it, but if anyone in chat remembers or can confirm, I will read that out. Please let go. Okay. Arzan. Thank you, Freddy. Yeah, they'd previously done some panels for Labo and the Labo competition that was hosted by Nintendo. Come on. We've got one block currently. I'm just going to move real slow here. Let's loosen this from the jaws of the tower. No! It carried on for a bit when the first block fell. I thought we were going to be safe. Okay, last try for realsies. I want to get a 3 stack on top. I know I can do it. Wait, who's playing this one? This one, I think. I might break the rules a little bit here and go for this second layer one. I feel like that's kind of a house rule that you can't do that anyway, so I don't feel too bad if it allows us to get closer to our 3 stack dream. It's okay, we can recover. Okay, it's still valid. I'll take it. Wait, maybe I can nudge it back. Is this too risky? No, I'm not gonna try. Ma! Let's go. That doesn't count. That seems like an illegal move, says Cam. Yeah, I know, but we're gonna get a 3 stack no matter what it takes. Oh, look at that clean extraction. Hey, Mouse Paddocks, welcome to the stream. Please let go. Please let go. Okay. That's 1. 2 more to go. I might try and grab this middle one next, because we're not going for like a long game here. We just need 3 blocks. So let's go close in, let's grab, and then I'm going to slowly try and slide it out without dragging too much with me. Okay, that was good. That was nice. I just need to be very careful here. Easy does it. Okay, that's our 2. Switching back over. Oh, wrong controller? Yeah, wrong controller, okay. Bottom center, yeah. Seeing as we're only going for 3. But I mean, we may as well go past 3 if we successfully get 3 on this run. I'm not just gonna end the game. Oh, look at that. I'm getting kind of good, chat. By taking out those middles, I have truly made the rest of this tower inoperable. There's a 3, we did it!
Easy!
That was a clean 3 stack. Oh, do we just continue down the middle? Do we continue down the middle train? I think we do. Thank you for the celebratory noises. Also, I feel like somebody fired off a Cool Gamer overlay and it immediately disappeared. I don't know what happened. Hey Newt, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, we're still on our first game, which is a digital recreation of Jenga. Look at this. I could Jenga for days. I am the Jenga. Oh, I'm not liking the look of that next one. Wait, did something break? Is it just letting me... Oh no! You know what? I'll take it. That was great. That was so fun. Thank you, Down One, for sending that one in. Let me show the overlay once more. I'm kind of worried that the QR code is probably really tiny. Let me just... I'm going to scale it up for now, and I will fix it when I next get a chance. Okay. Oh, the panel's tomorrow. Nice. Well, if anyone is attending PAX, please be sure to report back, because knowing that someone's going to be talking about GBG at an event like that is super cool. All right. Shall we move on to our next game, which is from Dragodon. Thank you, Dragodon. This is a continuation of the Anchor Versus series. We've been playing through a lot of these recently, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, last month's bested me. I tried my very best to beat it, but it was one of a small handful of these that I wasn't able to beat. Let's see if we can change things this time. This is Anchor vs. David 3 Mini Boss. It's not quite showing up on GBG Shop yet, but I'll read it through for folks. Keep damaging David to shoot him. Shoot his pet rock to defend yourself while he's swinging on vines. You can also shoot upward to damage him. Beware of going into the water. If you fall in, you'll get eaten by dangerous fly traps. Okay, hey, there we go. Seems like the stakes are very high for Anchor this time. Let's dive right in. Okay, let me remind myself of the controls. Okay, got it. Oh, I love the little faces on the rock. Ooh, okay. So we can... Ah! Oh, it is just instant game over if you fall. That's crazy. Okay, this one's going to be very tough. David does only have 30 health, though, which is good. Good for us. I mean, not particularly great for David, I'd have to imagine. Wow, okay, so my focus really is just not falling into the water right now. At this point, I'm not even thinking about doing damage to David. Oh, I just missed him. I thought I was going to get hit in there. Ooh! No! We had him down to 11! Disco says maybe Dragodon lowered the health after seeing the last one. I think if I remember rightly, David's health is always fairly low, and it's more about like the challenges is getting the hit, dodging the attacks, and the stage hazards. I might be wrong, but I feel like David's is always like lower than 100, and the other bosses have higher health. But so far, this does not seem to be posing anywhere near as much of a challenge as the other bosses. Great sound effect on the vine swing move, by the way. I love the little oscillation there. Okay, down to 10 health. I need to stay focused on the position of these platforms. Whew, I thought the piranha plant was just going to snatch me there. Sound effects great as always. Hey Mouse Enjoyer, welcome to the stream. We are playing Anka versus... Oh! David 3! Lemon says, I love the gimmicks of these boss fights. Me too. They're always so creative. Everyone feels so different from the last. We've played a bunch of these now over the last few streams. Maybe even 6 of them? Maybe more, I don't know. But they're always so fun and so varied. Alright, we're just tanking the hits this time. Really, my biggest foe is those platforms. Low Kendry says, you need help. I think I got this. How are these animations so good? The animation work is always fantastic. I think Dragodon uses a lot of node on the attack animations, which is very fun. Whoa! Do you see that projectile come out of the background? Do you see that? Like that pink projectile? Oh, was it one of mine that reflected? That looked crazy. It looked like full 3D. Ooh. So if you use that kind of down blast that keeps you floating in the air too often, it will run out. You do need to make contact with the ground again, so I was being very risky there for staying in the air so long. Okay, getting some real nice hits in. That would make sense, someone. Yeah, as I'm turning, it's firing the projectile at a distance. And then presumably bouncing off the back wall. Okay, down to 7 health. No! What happened? The raft was a little bit slippy and I slipped in. Oh, feeling good about the amount of damage I've done so far. Ooh. Speedrun strats here. We're doing good damage. Okay, back down to 8. Come on! No! A little bit more. 1 HP! Bring it home, Anchor! There we go! Okay, I thought I was gonna fall and it was gonna say I'd failed. We did it. That was Anchor versus David 3. It was tough, but we have bested David once more. Alright, what do we have next? Thank you again, Dragonon, for sending that in and for all your amazing work on that series. While we wait for GVG Shop to catch up, I will take a sip of my chamomile tea. What are you drinking at home? Has anyone got a hot or cold beverage? I know, I'm going wild disco. Excuse me. Lemon had a glass of milk earlier. Nice. I don't drink milk, but I think I hypothetically get its appeal. Dr. Pepper. Very nice. Other sodas are available, of course. Alright, our next game comes in from Squall, and it is called Teachers 2. Let's go check out the info on this. This harmless fun game takes strategy and wisdom to escape. Around this maze is a key which spawns in different places every time, and so does the teacher. While roaming around the halls, a kid drawing of a teacher pops up, and you have to try again. It is completely random and kid-friendly. Okay. No controls listed, but we'll figure that out in game, I'm sure. I wish it would show up on the screen for us. Let me see if I can refresh it. What? Okay. It got more broken somehow. And it's also not updated. And it has a scroll bar. I'm not sure why. Oh. Oh no, we might be having some difficulties with the GVG shop today. Sorry, little Kendry just said, David, you rascal. And that got me. Okay, just imagine this screen says Teachers 2. And hopefully by the time we're done with the game, it will have caught up. Where is it? Where's Teachers 2 on the list? Here it is. It's called Evil Teachers 2 here. Hey, it worked! Thank you, everybody spamming game. We have now got confirmation that this is Teachers 2. Alright. It's the second day of school. Do you have a hall pass? They're coming. I don't have a hall pass, but... Ooh, teacher! Where do I hide? I think I can give him the slip. I'm small, I'm quick, and I'm nimble. I can slip past this aged teacher. Watch this. See ya, sucker. I don't need no hall pass. Oh, that could have been a fellow student. I just called my classmate. Oh, right. So even getting spotted by the teacher is game over. What's this? No. Wait. Dang, there's a teacher with really good eyesight. Let's do a little corner peek. There is definitely a teacher in here that has been playing a lot of CSGO. That's the teacher. They got me! From all that way? What are they doing? Walking around with binoculars taped to their head? What do they teach? Having good eyesight? Okay, classmate. We're good. All right, this little bit seems safe. This is where you should come and hang out at lunch if you're trying to act cool. Hey, Blue Galoot. I'm never late for having good eyesight, class. That's what I like to hear. I do love the doubled up BGM. We've got like spooky and funky happening at the same time. I'm so scared. Genuinely, like, this is working. I am now afraid of the teacher's line of sight. We're good. We're still good. That's the teacher. I saw the teacher there. So what do we do? I guess it means we can walk around the whole rest of the maze safely, right? But where is the key? What if the key's behind the teacher? We're done for. Okay, so this is all clear. Oh, it's just Gary. Gary Greenshirt. His family name is Greenshirt, and he said on the first day of school, he said, I'm gonna wear a green shirt every day so everyone knows it's me, Gary Greenshirt. And fair play to him. It's nearly the summer and he's still wearing a green shirt. My question is it the same green shirt every day? Or does he have I almost said a library full of green shirts? What if somebody else wears one, asked Freddy? You don't want to know. Let's just say Gary's green shirt isn't very green by the time he gets to you. Or after he's gone to you. Wait, where did the teacher go? I thought the teacher was on this corner. Gary's green shirt used to be yellow. Where am I? Oh. It's all an orange shirt. She does not actually wear an orange shirt every day. It's just a coincidence. Okay, this bit looks safe too. Wait, is that true, dude, or are you just okay. Thanks for confirming. I think I've been wandering the halls for so long that everybody else left. All is still here. But this way is definitely... This is done, right? It's just like the janitor's closet over here. Freddy says, need to pledge to make him into Tomodachi. The teacher didn't see. The teacher was looking at her phone. Wait, does the teacher move? How did we spot the teacher from a different angle last time? There's the key! We made it, we made it, we made it! Nice. Teacher may have skipped eyesight class, but has definitely not skipped teleportation class. Okay, I guess we take it back to the beginning. Is that Gary Greenskirt? Greenskirt. Man, Gary mixing it up. That's it! We're out! We made it! We're into the Rainbow Mountains. Nice. Let's take a sip from the water fountain for our success yesterday. Hey, Gary. Watch out for the teacher behind you. Okay, everybody posting GG in chat to try and remind me of my nemesis, Gary Greenshirt. That's a step too far. Don't find it funny. There we go. That was Teachers 2 by Squall. Thank you, Squall. Good, Gary. Well played. All right. Next up is our next game from Hyperkendry. It is called Slime Shooter 5-Point Update. So we did play a slime shooter from Kendry before. Let's view the info for this one. It's an infinite game, and the difficulty depends on what level you're on. You can't win the game because it's infinite. And let's check the controls. Y to shoot, ZR for speed, but you can't shoot while speeding, and left stick to move around. They've also included a change log. Thank you for listing the changes. You can now speed, which you couldn't do before. There is 6 new enemies and brand new sounds and music. Very nice. Thank you, Kendry. Let's see if I can find it on the list. Oh, yeah, I loved the little logo for this. It was so good. This was really fun when we played it the first time round. Look at the slime here. Oh, we've got an in-game controls too. Nice. Look, there's a little swap game option here, which is very good. And a bestiary. Whoa, this is great. Okay, so first of all, in-game changelog, amazing. But look, we've got names for all the slimes. Pink Shooter, Agent Zach, and then we've got some cut content here. Orange Charger, Light Blue Charger, Blue Shooter, cut because of a bug, and Purple Shooter. And then these are the new ones. I accidentally saw a couple. Let's just read the top row, and then we'll go back after the game to check out the rest. Zach Clone, Blue Shooter New, and Idiotic Shooter. Oh my goodness. See you, Cam. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's get started. So there's me speeding. I love the music speeding up too. I forgot which level I was trying to reach last time. Maybe level 20 or level 10? So that music speeding up is when I use my speeding move, which I think will be particularly handy when the bullets start getting very hellish. Ow! I did not even see that. I was too focused. Last time I tried to get to a level 11. Okay, well, we'll attempt that again. Trying to get a graze bonus. Look at that. The enemy didn't even get a shot off. Hey, PMC, welcome to the stream. So something I will mention that may have not been apparent earlier. This is a single code game. So those swaps that you see between levels are it swapping with itself, which is very, very cool. And that's how I think the sorry, a lot of your messages are getting blocked today, despite being incredible messages, and I'm having to like manually approve them. Hey Cubsmo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this single code wizardry rocks. Disco, I agree. PMC, enjoy your early birthday party. I'm not sure how soon your birthday is, but happy early birthday to you. And I hope you have a wonderful time. I forget, do our hearts reset between rounds? I think they do. Health resets each level. Yeah, okay. Nice. Thank you for the confirmation. I thought that was the case, but I couldn't remember. That's the one that mimics us. That's so cool. Nice, nice. Yeah, a cheeky little heart. Yeah, agreed, mouse. It is very, very cool. Oh no, did it? Okay, good, good, good. I thought it broke. Yeah, the green mimic's great. It's so cool. It requires staying still to defeat it too. It's the only enemy that can outmaneuver us forever if we try and attack it while moving. Okay, we're up to level 6. Doing okay. I feel like so far it is not proving too tricky, but I know the difficulty. I was just about to say I know the difficulty ramps up towards level 10. If the last time we played the previous version of this is any reference, and yep, right on cue, the difficulty picked up. I know I haven't been using it so much, but I love the bullet speed up, or the movement speed up. I feel like if I go to the left on this one, it's going to trick me somehow. Okay, no, we're good. Staying out of range. Ow, 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 ow. Couple snuck through, but we're good, we're good. Pink and blue are stacking up. They'll do their usual little dance on the right-hand side of the screen. So this is the same game with new things or a totally different game in the same saga? I think this is a update with a lot of new stuff, if I've understood it correctly. because there was a change log. So rather than being like a sequel, for example. Okay, I need to focus. Try and get rid of this grey one up here. And recover some health if possible. Sometimes I'm not very good at differentiating between the particles and the projectiles. Okay, we made it through level 9. Level 10 incoming. Top priority, getting rid of purple first of all, as usual. It's like particularly devious that when purple dies, its projectiles fire out further. Because it's no longer shooting new shots to despawn the old ones. It's something you really gotta look out for. Level 10 done! Hey, the mushroom one, thank you very much for subscribing. If you're watching the stream, I hope you're having a good stream so far. Okay, gold is doing a lot of damage to me. Oh dear! No! Level 11 got me again! Oh, that's great game over music. Very, very nice. Let's have a look at the bestiary again. I want to see all of the new enemies here. So I think, did we encounter all but orange? Gold was just too good. Gold really did a number. But yeah, I think we saw all of them except for orange. Oh, look, Henry says hold plus button. You could have got a second chance. Wait, hold plus button? Oh, right, because it would have reloaded the stage. All right, come on, we gotta keep playing because we gotta try and hit orange. We're definitely going to get our revenge on gold. Just you wait. Because you know who I am? I'm Gary Green shirt. Why else do you think I'm green? I'm Galactic Gary Green shirt. That's why I'm in space. Gold does not stand a chance. Is the triple G? So our first few stages here are really just going to be about taking care of business as fast as possible because they're no match for Gary Green's shirt. But stage 7 onwards, we need to make sure we've got our wits about us. Nice. 5 cleared. Oh no, we've got a couple more. Couple more to mop up here. Exactly, Tubes, the triple G. All right, here it is, level 7. We get some early hits in here. There's purple defeated. We'll slowly move our way up, but watching out for blue and purple projectiles. Does the game have infinite levels? Yes, I believe so. Incredible emoji use there, Tube. In fact, I would say immaculate emoji use. All right, I think I'm getting the rhythm of things. That was level 8, and I was not too panicked. Okay, here comes Gray. Gray is tough, but we can get up into position. Watch out for the blue. Watch out for the slow Gray. Grab a heart. We're not going to worry about green too much. Just a case of taking Gray out when, or sorry, green out when we get a chance. Because more than anything, green's just an obstacle to get shots in on pink and blue. Very good, Cubsmo. Yeah, it's very, very Cuphead coded. Level 10. So I think level 10 is mostly the same strat because... Ow. Gold is level 11, right? There's Gray gone. With Gray gone, it's really just a case of not messing up against the standard enemies. Ooh, a parry move. That would be amazing. There we go. We are going to go take out gold right away. Look at that. Gold is nothing. Purple's our next target. Oh no, taking a lot of hits. Yeah, let's regroup. I would like to grab a heart. That's Gray gone. And we are safe once more. That's level 11 cleared easy. Let's see how far we can get. Level 12. Are we going to see orange? I was too distracted thinking about orange. I didn't really get into position in time. Ow. Ow. Come on, we got to get rid of purple. Otherwise, we're going to be pinned back here for too long. Here we go, heart. Nice. Couple more. That's level 12 done. Oh no, it's not. Spoke too soon. Orange is level 13. Okay. Focusing. We don't know what orange does. We do need to take care of gold first, though. We'll hide here behind the retry button. Wait, what's orange doing? Ooh. Oh, we have a very narrow window of maneuvering here. We need to get rid of purple. I've got 1 HP. No! I got grazed by orange's laser. Okay, so I think we get another retry. We're gonna retry here by holding down. Is this gonna work? Nice, okay. We're gonna have one more go at this. And I'm gonna take out purple first. I know that that's not normally my strategy, but we need more room to avoid orange. Down 6 hearts. That's gold gone. I'm gonna move into position here to try and grab a heart more easily. Ooh, I didn't know it could shoot diagonally like that. I grabbed the heart. We're back up to 4 health. Gray's slow attacks are annoying and feel bad to be hit by, but they're not posing too much of a threat here. My heart collection there was blocked by orange's laser beam. We gotta take out orange. There we go. Orange is gone. I'm feeling a little safer. Grab that heart. Okay, speed boost really helped us there. Yeah, the laser sound effect and sprite work is so good. Okay, a couple more hearts. Hey, P Blanked, welcome to the stream. By the way, we've currently got 26 people watching and only 19 likes on the stream. If you're enjoying this game and all the games we played so far, don't forget to give the stream a like. It helps the channel very much and lets me know that you enjoy these streams. Oh, I kind of went for the wrong strat here. Ugh, down to 3 health already. I think I may have just managed to get... Oh, no! Bested on stage 14. I feel pretty good about that run. Hey, not welcome to the stream. That is a very accurate depiction of what happened to us. There we go. Thank you again for sending that one in. That was Slime Shooter 5-point update from Hyperkendry. Okay, we're going to move on to our next game, which comes in from JX Studios. And JX Studios says, this is my first game. JX, if you are watching this, thank you very much for sending in your first game. It is always so exciting to see new GBG builders or GBG builders sharing their games for the first time. It is a short horror game that's probably around 10 minutes long. There are 2 endings. I'm still working on the 3rd ending, but it won't be a problem if you play it. All right, so we've got a work in progress demo here and a very lovely, looks like a half hand-drawn, half digital thumbnail, which is also very, very cool. Let me see if there's any controls listed on the game page. Yes, we've got left stick to move, right stick to look, Y to interact, and sometimes ZL and ZR to choose dialogue options. Ooh, so it sounds like we've got some choice of how things go. As usual, with a horror game, I will mention if you're not a fan of spooky things, it might be a good idea to come back in 5 minutes or so, or once we're done playing. For now, let's jump in to Monsters Hotel with this one here. Oh, if JX is playing, I will mention one of your codes that you sent was wrong. I tried my best to figure out which code it might have been. I couldn't exactly tell, as in what the replacement or the correct code was. I downloaded one, I took a gamble and downloaded a game from your list. Hopefully it won't cause any problems here. But I love that we've got a no option. Is this going to take us back to the main menu? Or the game select menu? Whoa, there's no escape! Alright, I guess we'll play. Wait, I don't think we can. Oh, we truly are trapped. Huh. I guess I downloaded the wrong code. Oh man. I wish JX Studios was here to help help confirm. Check their programmer page. I did. So this is the thing. I'll go back and show you. So it was the second code that they sent that was incorrect. So I got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, that was the one that I took a gamble on. Because look, these ones seem to be work in progress, and this is a different game, I think. So maybe it's the game swap that's broken? So I think this is probably the first code. Let's try this one. Oh, that's a great expression. Do you want a room? I'm presuming this is a very old check-in staff, given the cloud-like hair. Nah, you know what? I've changed my mind. We can't say no. Okay, Sonny, head to floor 7. Aw, look at this! Ah, this hotel seems nice. Alright, up we go. Floor 7 rooms or floor 2 pool? Let's go to floor 7. Wait, is my chat out of sync? There we go. Oh, look at this! It's kind of a retro vibe in this hotel. Press Y to interact, whatever that means. Is that a telephone? Room 10,000's haunted. This one's unknown. Wait, what room was I? I just remember I was on floor 7. Let's call down to reception. Nope. Huh. Well, let's just try going in. It's haunted with the ghosts of toilet past! Look at that little guy! Hey, Ethan Griffin, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's try door 2. Locked. What about 3? Locked. What about 1? Alright, only option left. I was too slow. I was too old and frail to turn around in time for the jump scare. Find all 9 elevator buttons. Alright. Someone has taken the filling of their jam sandwich to spell out she rebuilt me. Ooh! Who goes there? Oh, chat, I think we're... Oh, I think we're trapped. Maybe if I do the classic Gary green shirt gambit here. Okay, let's go. We've got to be quick. Was that 1 elevator button? Three, 4. I can't tell. Are those the collectibles? I presume they are. 5. Oh! I almost got so scared I went Gangnam Style there for a second. Okay, wait. One more left, that's all I need. Oh! Oh! Okay, I actually got jump scared. 1. We're going right this time. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Gotta move quick, he's right on my tail. I'm on 6, 7. Don't do it, chat. 8. Where's number 9? Oh, there it is. Okay, I need to grab this and run. I need to madly dash my way back to the... Okay, we're good, we're good. This is some hotel. We're looking forward to your next visit. Bye-bye. Please call help. Or, okay. Please call help. Doesn't work. We're just gonna have to say okay. Phone lines have been cut. Out we go. Whew. Glad to be away from this place. I hear footsteps. Okay, I don't want to hit any pedestrians. I knew I shouldn't have listened to the car salesman when he told me to get the extra large car. I'm not sure. It's just a big car. Whoa! That was so cool. Did you see the 3D like green guy? No, Jack's missing. Wait. Can we get a good ending from the car thing? Let's run green over. Maybe that will give us a good ending. Oh, we're kind of on like a fixed rail, it seems. That's so cool. So I think actually right now we can only get the bad ending because so it says, is that Gary Greenhand? First it was Gary Greenhand, Gary Green shirt. Then it was Gary Green skirt. Now it's Gary Green hand. What more of Gary can possibly be green? She rebuilt Gary into green everything. There we go. That was Monsters Hotel demo by Jex Studios. Jex, thank you so much for sending that in. That was really fun. I loved the environmental stylings of the hotel. The desk clerk with their wonderful expression. The jump scare in the maze actually got me, and the 3D Gary Greenhand at the end was very, very, very cool. Okay, let's move on to our next game. This one comes in from RPG Plus. Truly, RPG Plus has been on a tear recently with releasing games. We've obviously had a lot of the survival series from RPG, but this time we have something completely different once again. It is called CrossDimension, and it's a 3D fighting game that RPG Plus started a long time ago and have only just now finished. It's a shorter game than usual. The playtime depends on how long you want to play and experiment with it. It's a fighting game with 2 characters, and you can only battle against a CPU or real player. Also, to play the other character, you have to use a second controller and choose the versus player or training mode. Okay, well, seeing as I'm on my own, I will be playing against the CPU, but if you want to play with friends at home, you can also play against each other here. The controls are apparently listed in game, so we can jump straight in. Yeah, it's looking from this thumbnail like we've got 3D fighters, which is so cool. But honestly, if anyone can pull it off, it will be RPG Plus. Look at that logo too. Okay. Shall we go to training first? Wait! Look at the thing at the bottom. It says RPG Plus X Michino? I don't know who that is. Is that somebody else from like the wider GBG community? Or is this somebody from outside outside of GBG? Not sure. Either way, exciting to see RPG Plus collabing. Yeah, let's go to training first. Let's get used to our moves. So we are Reiko here, and we're against Hime. We have... Wow, okay, so left stick is movement. Up on the left stick is jump. Left stick... I think when we do that, when we've got full dimension move meter, we can do... Sorry, a full SP meter, we can do a dimension move. Okay, so Y is like a standard punch. Looks like X is the same with the other hand. Oh, A is like a stance change, it seems. Or maybe a block. And then B is a kick. Oh, wait, actually, the controls are on the right-hand side there. Yeah, A is a block. B is a kick. It's called a jug punch. And Y is a punch. I love the, like, wind up on the punch there. So let's see if we can get a full SP meter and pull off that move for practice, or for preparation, sorry, for the full fight. Is this an occasion where you have to take damage to get more of your meter? Oh no, maybe that was full. Okay. Yeah, nice, we pulled it off. Okay, awesome. Let's get into a proper fight. Different stages. Okay, well, we'll do 3 rounds. We'll visit each of the locations. Nice. Ooh, desert themed. Kind of Smash Bros. Wow! Kind of Smash Bros. Coded stage. Oh, I'm getting absolutely destroyed here. Hime's doing wrestling moves on me. Oh, it's game over for sure. Block, block, block. Oh no! Hime wins. Nice. Back it up, back it up. Let's do the super move. Oh, I think I whiffed it. Hey, RPG, welcome to the stream. RPG just said, Michino, they helped me with coding and also did the game template I use. Amazing. Okay, I'm doing slightly better this time, honestly. Let's try and do the super move. Yes, we did it! Round 2 is ours. It all comes down to this one, the final round. So I can keep swinging while they're on the ground. I need to get away from this super move. Oof, big hit there. Let's kick, let's kick. Oh, did you see that? I did like a spinning bird kick while it was still in the air. All right, there we go. We won in the desert stage. Let's go check out the grass stage here. Toria! All right, this is kind of a level playing field. Play as Hime if you can. I think the only way I can play as Hime is if I have a second controller, based on what RPG said in the page. Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked. Trying to pull off my special here, but no! Ow, getting punched before the round even has begun. Dang. Oh, I wasted my special. I think this is Hime's home turf. Cubsmo says, who's your Smash Bros main? Wii Fit Trainer? I'm not very good at Smash Bros, but I really like playing Wii Fit Trainer. It used to be Villager. I still really enjoy playing Villager. But I played with some friends maybe like 2 years ago at this point, and got way more familiar with Wii Fit and really, really enjoy it. Sure, fire away, little Kendry. Okay, final fight here in the city. Pleased with that early hit there. Nice! Oh! We both hit each other with our specials. This is just going to be who can hit first now. No! I thought I could have had that. Sure. Remind me, Lil Kendry, are you just guessing or do you know for sure? Because in the uploader's description, they did say that certain things were unfinished. But we can certainly have a look at the end. Alright, I gotta lock in here. Nice! Final round, one each. Dang, that was quick. One more rematch. Final round. I don't want to go out on a loss if I can help it. I think that's the one that isn't finished yet, Lil Kendry. But we can take a look regardless. Go back and check. Nice. Got a hit with my special there. I want to avoid their special. They're about to pop it seems. I managed to dodge it. There we go, round one is victory for us. Jonko says, could somebody motivate me to complete my project real quick? I guarantee what you're doing will be awesome and uniquely yours. I know that when you're in the depths of a project and it feels like there's so much left to do, it can be really, really tough to get the motivation going. But I bet if you sit down during this stream even, if you're not doing anything other than watching, and do 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, you will probably realize you want to keep doing it. By the way, we won. We bested, excuse me, we bested our foe there. Let's GBG shop. There we go. That was CrossDimension by RPG Plus. So cool. The amount that you fit into a single game code is astonishing. And I feel like fighting games, particularly 3D character model fighting games, are exceptionally rare in GBG. I'm trying to think, what are like the rarest genres in GBG? Because I think fighting games would very much be up there. I guess maybe like top-down strategy games are also very rare. Just because I suppose you'd run out of node on very quick for like a strategy game. Puzzle games, I feel like because puzzle is such a wide genre, I do feel like we do get some puzzle games. We obviously had lots of incredible Picross puzzles from Lucian Vera, granted a long time ago now, but like, and I feel like, yeah, we've had a few puzzle games. Multiplayer games, yeah, you see some, but less. RPG Plus hasn't seen a dungeon crawler. I think a dungeon crawler would be very tricky to pull off in GBG. All right, thank you again, RPG. Let's move on to our next game, which is Garage Clax version 0.2, and that's from Dat Blue Galoot. We played some Garage Clax before. It's a very, very, very fun premise where you battle the two differently spec'd enemies against each other. This time around, we have some new game codes. That Blue Galoot says we've got Flounder versus Axe and Swoon versus Sword. I'm not sure what Swoon is, as well as the kind of sample code, which we can use as a base to create our own fighters, which is, as default, Bazooka versus Lance. So we're going to check out all three of those codes. I tried making my own fighter last time. It was not as easy as I thought it would be, but we'll try again. So let's jump in to Garage Clax version 0.2. Hey Nintendo Yellow Joy-Cons 8750. You're working on a game right now and will hopefully be done before next stream. Nice. It's a Spirit Tracks Choo Choo Charles inspired project. I know what Spirit Tracks is. I don't know the second thing, but I look forward to you sending your game in. And wishing you luck to get it done before next stream. Okay, let's play Garage Clax version 0.2. Oh, okay. Choo Choo Charles is a train horror game. Oh, I remember seeing, yeah, at least a trailer of that or like screenshots from it. I remember. That's very, very cool. Let's set up a poll called Who Will Win? And the option is Bazooka or Lance. Bazooka is on the left, Lance is on the right. I'm going to start the poll now, and I will close the poll in probably like less than 30 seconds. So make sure you get your vote in quick. Blue Glue is all in on Bazooka. This feels like insider trading because I feel like Blue Galoot will know who's the strongest of the two. Oh, Lance with a pitiful 17% of the vote here. Poor Lance. Nobody wants to bet on the underdog. Oh, not Freddy is in fact going all in on Lance. Just for the record, I'm going to go Lance. I feel like Lance might stand a chance here. And just think, Freddy, our payout would be huge because Bazooka has an overwhelming odds to win here. All right, let's close the poll. 85% of you said Bazooka would win. 15%, plus me, said Lance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Lance with an early hit. Lance making horse noises to perturb their opponent. It's a very big brain strategy. Lance currently with lower health than Bazooka, but Bazooka not great with its aim right now. I've been watching Bazooka in training and they were doing amazingly in the training session, so I don't know what's happened here. Maybe nerves? But once they land one of those hits on Lance, it's to the glue factory with them. Ooh, Lance is down to 29, but Bazooka not far behind with 30. Couple of hits from Lance, but they're not doing massive damage. They're just kind of grazes on Bazooka. Nice big sweep there from Bazooka, but it missed in a photo finish. Bazooka wins with just 8% health left. Bazooka may have won this fight, but is going to be out of action for a long time in recovery, I think. Lance's horse writhing in pain on the ground, it sounds. Bazooka voters, you have won. Collect your payouts. Whew. That was good. That was so good. Okay. Let's check out our next combatants. This rocks. The first version of Garage Clax was already amazing, but this is So good. Okay, who is this? Flail versus Axe? Okay, here we go. New poll. I'm gonna say Axe. I'm saying Axe for this one. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Flounder, apologies. It's a fish. It's not a fail. It's not a flail. I apologize, Blue Galoot. Reading comprehension. Fair. Oh, Flounder is based off your weapon ball you made in the last stream. Oh, man. I'm doubly upset that I get it wrong. Wow, the vote is exactly 50-50 split right now. Flounder has taken a slight lead, but I'm going to be closing the poll very soon. If you haven't voted already, make sure to vote now to cast your vote on who will be the winner here. 3, 2, 1. Flounder has 57% of the vote. Let's see if they will prevail here. Flounder has like a bubble attack, which rules. Okay, Axe has a wider reach here, greater range. Pretty neck and neck currently. It's tight. It looks like Axe is doing damage to themselves in confusion. Oh, it's over for Axe, I fear. All it's going to take is for Flounder to get those all-important hits in and avoid Axe's wild swinging. Whoa, Axe is chance-based, full gambler. Interesting. Both combatants taking a breather there for a second, it seems. Oh yeah, look, Axe's damage per hit seems to change. Is that right? There we go! Flounder, not content with only dominating the fight here, also did a couple of celebratory swings of the Flounder after they won. Congratulations to all Flounder voters. I currently have a terrible track record, so as we go into the third battle here, maybe don't vote on whoever I vote on. Okay, I'm going to check the records here on... Oh, right. We have... What was this one called? Swoon versus Sword? I don't want to get the names wrong. I think Swoon was in all caps, too. There we go. Cast your votes now. Swoon, a bit of a wild card in this fight, I think. It's not going to be until we get into the fight. Looks like chat knows and is voting overwhelmingly for Swoon to win here. Swoon currently has 83% of the vote. Sword has 17%. Lemon points out that Swoon might have more range. That's a big benefit. Another thing is, there might be a psychological element here. Swoon's health is hidden from Sword. Sword's not going to know how close to victory or defeat they are, because they're not going to be able to see Swoon's health here. All right, going to close the poll in 5 seconds. I don't think anything's going to change the voting intention here, though. There we go. Poll is closed. Did I ever get around to finishing LD Rebutchered? I haven't, no. I very, very rarely play any of the games off stream. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let the fight begin. The fight was over in literally the blink of an eye. Sword has not only been defeated, but has been wiped off the face of the earth. Let's go again. Is that always going to happen? Yep. Dang. Okay. All right. That was our 3 default codes, but we're going to go into the base game and see if we can make a little custom fighter here. I'm going to try my best. Let me plug my Switch mouse in. There you go. All right. Who are we going to make here? I don't want sword. I'm thinking we turn this into what could it be? What if we make a pen? They say the pen is mightier than the sword. I can't edit here. I need to make a copy first. Maybe we do a pen combatant. I realized too late, Blue, but thank you for the reminder. All right, let's make a pen. All right. That's our starting point. No pun intended. Now, I want it to be one of those pens with the little, like, pocket clips that always snaps off. And this one I feel like has been like flexed. You know when you use your thumb to like pry it back and it doesn't fully ever return to its original position. Nice. That's the bit. Let's do it like a fountain pen. Does anyone actually clip their pens to their pockets? I feel like more people put pens behind their ear than attached to their pockets, honestly. Look at this. This is a fancy pen. I kind of like the gold band. We're going to keep the gold band on there. Oops, hang on, wait, let's get the secondary color on there. Very nice. Oops. Cool, cool. And we'll get like, shall we do a gold? I think we'll go silver on the tip. We're not going that fancy. I like it. And we're going to go red on the top. Perfect. Now that's a pen I would bring to a knife fight. And on the... Oh, wait. We didn't... Oh, right. I remember now. Okay, wait. Okay. So, wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. There's bow. Oh, maybe we just need to... Oh, people are saying lag. Huh. It's looking okay here. Are we back? Okay, stream seems good on Tubes' end now. Good to hear. I'm not sure I fully understand how to connect this up. Connect stuff here. Oh, right, hang on. Hey, Tubes has got the rainbow logo. Very nice. Okay, look, we're going to do this. We got a strat. Genius. Okay, we're gonna do pen versus lance, or pen versus bazooka. I don't think we stand a chance, but let's see. I'll put it to a vote. How long do you have to be a member for the rainbow one? I don't know. Is it 42 months? Maybe? $48 months, that would make sense. All right, let's get this poll set up. Who wins? Bazooka versus pen. Pen with an instant lead. It's looking a little bit more split now. I believe in pen. We've got 10 votes in at the moment. 60% of the votes have gone towards pen. 40 have gone towards bazooka. I'm going to close the poll fairly soon. If you haven't voted yet, now's the time to do it. Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The final votes have been cast. 60% of the votes have gone for pen to win. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Battle commencing now. I don't think I realized there was a horse noise in GBG. Did anyone else? Either way, pen is doing pretty good. Bazooka not looking great so far. Perhaps not fully recovered from their previous battle. Ouch, that was a big stab from pen. Jonkos is the crazy shit actually add a pen with his own moveset. I would love to see pen. No! Pen's done for! I can't believe it. That was massive damage. I feel like pen went down from like 100 to 50 in one attack. And just got wiped out. Well, There we have it. That was Garage Clax version 0.2 from that Blue Galoot. Thank you, Blue Galoot, for that one. All right, I think while we wait for GBG Shop to catch up to give us the title of our next game, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a water break. My throat's not very clear today. I don't know what's happened. Maybe there's a little bit of pollen in the air. So let's bring up the drink break screen. There we go. And we'll keep the next game a surprise, unless you go to the GBG Shop game queue, and then you'll be able to see our full selection of games today. But for everybody else, this might be a good time for you to grab yourself a drink or a snack, or just stretch your legs. We've been streaming for how long now? Why is it not showing? YouTube did an update to this view, like two hours at this point. So it's always good to give yourself a little break. Jonko says, stay hydrated, gang. Exactly. All right. I'll be back in about 2 minutes time. Whether you're staying put or taking a break yourself, you won't miss anything in the meantime. And I will see you soon for our next game in the list when I return with my cup of water. Catch you in a minute. Hey chat, I'm back. I got myself a classic hot water. Did you grab yourself something at home? let's get the drink break screen down, and that will reveal our next game, which is from, I'm going to say Dill GBG. Apologies if I mispronounced your name. DHYL. And it is called 5 Shifts at Fluffies. Dill says, each night gets harder the more you progress. Each hour lasts 70 seconds and every night lasts 420. Oh, those are long nights. There is a nightmare mode if you feel the game is too easy by itself, but try and beat the main game before you move on to nightmare mode. Knowing my history with FNAF likes, I think I'll be sticking to easy mode. Let's see if there's some controls listed. Yes, we do. A button to control the door, B button to access the cameras, Y button for the camera lights, and L and R button to toggle cameras. Lemon says, how are you, Dom? I'm good. I've been looking forward to playing some new GBG games as usual. And as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I've had a good Saturday, but it's been a busy one. All right, let's switch over to the Switch once again, and we're gonna find 5 Shifts at Fluffies. Here it is. Oh, as usual, these games are usually pretty spooky, so if you don't like horror games, I'd probably recommend coming back once we get finished with this one. Right on cue, there was the terrifying cast of characters. Okay, let's start a new game. Night 1. Okay, so we can close and open that door here. Close and open that door here. Was it B for camera? It's cam 1. Cam 2. Cam 3. Cam 4. Oh, so at the end we've got an A and a B. Got it. Let me just keep the controls up for my reference as we play here, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, right, the camera light. So, go back into the camera. Nice. Oh, somebody's on the move. I can see a pair of eyes on the right there, I think. So maybe that's the one that's not in the spot. It's currently 12 o'clock. The late shift. I love my little RC car on the desk. And my favorite show's on. We got the Fluffball cartoon. Life's good. This is easy. I'm getting paid to kick my feet up and watch some TV. I'm not even sure that the animatronics are bad. Oh, there's a robot. Okay, robot is the one to watch right now. Do you think they can get one spot closer before we need to close the door? Because presumably, like, that's the last room before the office, right? Let's close it preemptively. Hopefully that won't burn through too much fuel. Oh, we've lost, there's the duck. 70% power, or sorry, 75. Oh, is that the robot making its way to the right-hand side? Kind of looks like it. All right. Using up too much battery on the cameras here. We're down to 69% power, and it's only 3 o'clock. I think usually we have to make it till 6 in the morning. It's a 6-hour shift. Cubsmo says, how do they make the camera move? I guess they're using like the advanced cameras and teleporting them around. Oh, I guess it wouldn't even have to be an advanced camera. Just teleport the object the camera's attached to. Okay, that's definitely the robot outside there, right? Oh wait, no, other side. Where's the duckling? Back over there. Fluffball has been chilling so far. I'm using up an alarming amount of power. Let's close that. I don't want the duckling getting in. And I'm also going to take a sip of water while we wait. Lemon says, I remember learning not that long ago that the original FNAF game actually is 2D. They use pre-rendered images. Yeah, I knew that because they have such a distinct look to them. I think the look of FNAF is really interesting. Okay, robot is closing in. Fluffball might become active on another night. It's a good shout, little Kendry. That's often the case. Wait, did I just... Oh no, I thought I witnessed the robot disappearing in real time. We are so low on power. I wonder whether I'm closing the door too soon. I don't want to risk it. I think we're good. %, power to get us through an hour. Oh no! The robot got us! Oh man. Okay, so when do we have to watch out for the robot? It's not when they're in the, like, A and B cameras. There must be... Because, like, I can't see them. I don't have a light for the door. It was such a cute robot sprite. You're so right, someone. I was too immediately concerned with the fact that we got jump scared, but it was adorable. Okay, now I'm gonna check. I really want to conserve my my power here. What do you reckon, chat? I feel like there's a lot of FNAF experts in chat. Do you think we should just play it safe and close the door the second they get to the A and B cameras? Or is there a wiser strat? Take another sip in the meantime. Robot is still just chilling on cam 4. I think we're closing in on 2 hours past. We should see the clock update fairly soon. And we're still at 97% power, which is very reassuring. It's only robot active right now. Okay, that's 5A, where the robot is. So maybe we should just watch it until robot disappears. And then close the door. That was the clock ticking over. Let's close it early. I'm worried. Duckling's still at home. Very nice. Okay, Duckling is on the move. I'm going to open the door. I don't know whether we've passed the danger time with the robot. But obviously the doors drain batteries very quick. Okay, 3 and 4, we've got the Duckling and the robot on the move. It's nice to have a FNAF game after I've just had a drink break, because it means that I can, during the downtime in these games, take a sip. Wait, where was the Duckling? Cam 2, okay. The robot was super close, right? Let's just close the door. Hopefully it will go away soon. Ugh, we're almost down to half power and we're only halfway through the night. That's not good. I think we're safe from the robot. I kind of wish we had some confirmation on when to close the doors. Ooh, ducks on cam B. We're chewing through battery quick. Oh, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to do a quick PSA for everybody. Okay, never mind. All right, I will use this opportunity to do a quick PSA for everybody. the last 2 streams, as in last month and the one we're doing right now. Sorry, I just saw Coma's message. Here's the PSA. The last 2 streams have been a little bit light on games. In fact, it's been the lowest game count really ever. Which makes me worried because there's only 2 streams. That's right, 2 more streams left of these GBG community streams. And I'm very concerned that people are saving their games for the last stream. Please, if you have a game you would like to submit, consider submitting it for next month, not for the final one. Because if there's a lot of games on the final one, there's no guarantee every single one of those games will get on the stream. So to avoid disappointment, I'd recommend once stream codes open up later in April, you send in your game ASAP. And similarly, if you're trying to decide between April and May's stream, consider, if you're able to, if you've got a game that's ready, consider sending it for April stream, not May's stream. That's our PSA. Because yeah, like normally when I download the games, the game count, you know how it's like out of 72 or whatever in the like on the free programming page? It's normally like 60 or 50 codes, I think. The last few times it's been like 30 to 40. So there is like definitely a slightly lower count than usual. And that might be because there's less GBG games being made. But I suspect it's not. I suspect it's more that people are waiting on stuff. I'm not singling out you specifically, Freddie. That was a general comment. If you were unable to get into this because of the queue closing, that's completely understandable. All right, both the duckling and the robot are closing in on us. Everyone going to squish them in for the May stream. The thing is, someone, I fear that you're correct. But the thing is, like, if it's 1 million in the queue, 1 million games in the queue, it won't be 1 million. If it's like 50 games in the queue, I'll have to cap it at some point. Wait, where's the duck? Okay, the duck's there. Oof, I think I cut it a bit fine there with closing the robot out. Sorry, I've not been talking much. I've actually really tried to lock in on this one. I don't want a bad day again. Come on, duck. Come on, me duck. Make your move. All right, there we go. Close the door. All right, we're safe. Lemon says, I decided to scrap any projects because I know they'll never be finished in time. Even though I won't be doing the community streams, I'm sure there will be other folks who want to play creations from the GBG community on stream or in videos. So I don't think there's any need to scrap anything just because it's not going to be done in time for like the last community stream. There will be other people out there who will absolutely be making GBG content. And GBG Shop is still a big place to find and play games. Exactly. Yeah, GBG Shop's not going anywhere. Lil Kendry says, why are you going to stop with the community showcases in May? Well, May would be the last stream before the 5-year anniversary of GBG. And honestly, I have to stop at some point. And that feels like a sensible time to wrap things up. I also do want to start thinking about what I want to do next with my channel, which that's not me saying there is like some grand plan. Oh, I almost got jump scared. That's not me saying there's some like grand plan for the channel. It's just I kind of want to consider what I might want to do, and having that coincide with 5-year anniversary, rather than like halfway through the year or something, which I kind of, I don't know, it seems to make sense. It seems like a nice point to put a pin on things. I still love GBG, and this does not mean that there will never be GBG content on the channel ever again. I might do some ad hoc GBG stuff. I might make videos about GBG as community stuff comes out. What if the GBG community dies down when you stop? I think you're putting too much credit in my role in the GBG community. GBG is made up of lots and lots of talented individuals who, you know, as much as I think these streams can be a nice place to showcase stuff, they're not the only reason to be making things. So, cool people are going to keep making cool games. Disco says, I was really surprised we got any GBG streams this year. A welcome surprise. I'm glad. Yeah, obviously there was a period of time where there was basically no GBG streams from me. And finding the balance between none and some, because obviously we were doing weekly streams for a while. And then when other things picked up for me, that became tough. But the monthly streams worked, and I'm pleased with how they went. I kind of initially said that they would just be a 2025 thing, but I enjoy them. I didn't want it to stop, so. In fact, I think because I was in my no promises era, I didn't even say it would just be a 2025 thing. I just said they will continue as long as they continue. Brady says, definitely preferred the monthly to weekly. That's good to hear. Because I think I enjoyed them as a format for me. 5-year GBG anniversary will be when they announce GBG 2 and Dom will be roped back in again. Okay, in full honesty, like completely genuine, if on the 5th anniversary of GBG they announce GBG 2, I'd be all back in. Like, plans would be completely blown up again. I'd be like, forget everything I said. He says that would be iconic. I couldn't even be mad. Oh no! The bird got us. All right, I'm gonna have one more attempt at this. This is very tough. Look, Henry says I could do small showcases of games. I think more folks doing smaller streams, like smaller showcases, or even videos, would always be awesome. Freddy said we're not going to get a PR stream. Rip. All right, Coma. Wishing you luck. Where are they? Telfie is in shambles. Oh man. Well, Telfie should build a bridge out of the platforms. I don't know. I got nothing. Where's the duck? Okay. That should not be closed yet. That is too risky. This guy says I'm very curious what Naoki Masuda is working on now, or if he's just retired from GBG after Nintendo. Sorry, Nintendo after GBG. I suspect probably Welcome Tour. It smells very, very familiar in some ways to me. But now, who knows? Because I don't believe Welcome Tour had any credits listed in the same way as GBG. I'm not saying that's the reason why I suspect, but that's like the most offensive thing you could say. I think I haven't played Welcome Tour firsthand, but everything I've seen from Welcome Tour, I think Welcome Tour's cool. I think Welcome Tour will be vindicated by time. I think it's going to be like the kind of thing that at the end of the Switch 2's lifespan, people are going to be like, that was kind of cool. That was weird. Do you remember this? All right, there we go. That was 2 nights of 5 shifts at Fluffies. Sorry, Dill GBG. I couldn't make it past night 2, but that was very, very cool. And I loved the jump scare sprites. Welcome Tour's only flaw was that it cost money. I agree. Doesn't nobody like 1-2 Switch though? You can't compare Welcome Tour and 1-2 Switch. I also kind of think that 1-2 Switch is cool. I don't have the same feelings towards... What was the sequel called? 1, 2... Buckle your shoe? What was it called? 1, 2, 3 switch? Whatever it was. I would put Welcome Tour above 1, 2 switch and whatever the other one was. Hey Dylan, welcome to the stream. All right, let's move on to our next game. Everybody 1, 2 switch. Thank you, Freddie. I will never forget Horace. I was thinking of Horace during Garage Clax, and I was going to make a Horace reference, and then I thought, no one's going to remember who Horace is. MC Horace? What a nightmare. Loved it, Dylan. I was just saying how much I particularly liked the jump scare sprites. Moving from the fancy objects to the kind of hand-drawn ones was really great. 1, 2 book on my shoe walked so 6, 7 could run for real. Honestly, I think you might be right. All right, here we go. We're moving on to T-Man Thor. T-Man Thor 2013's game. It is GBG Tower Repainted Demo. This is a demo for a mod I'm working on that turns Ouija Boy's GBG Tower into a big meme. The tile sets aren't complete yet, there's no custom boss, no custom soundtrack, and the ranks aren't finished yet, but other than that, it's okay. And try finding the hidden pole from Anton Blast in the shop UFO EXE section. Oh, and fun fact, UFO EXE is just a possessed and overpowered version of UFO from Escape Queso. Also, Ouija Boys, if you're seeing this, I deeply apologize. The controls are the same as the vanilla GBG Tower. Have fun and experience way too many memes and stuff. All right, here we go. Cubsmo says, I love how almost all GBG games have GBG in their name. It's a great addition. In case anyone's ever unsure which game they're playing, they'll have a nice reminder. Here it is, GBG Tower Repainted. Let's press X for the story so far. Let's press Y for the instructions. Defeat baddies like these. Run from this guy. Escape by running through the grug door. Defeat this Coke can and run. You are this guy. Press Y to go back. So they mentioned there was no custom boss yet, so let's try the demo level. Beautiful. Oh, I love this Pizza Tower person note on. Oh, this is good already. Was that a sense? Wait, I can... There's some way to, like, run up walls, right? Or am I misremembering that? The sprites are so good. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot how to play. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Is this the first code? Alright, one sec, chat. I'm gonna try and make an amendment, but it's gonna be a 2 strikes and you're out situation here. I'm gonna try and make a quick fix. But if there's anything else, we'll have to move on. Oh man, I went into the programming screen. There absolutely is other things. Who's in this again? T-Man Thor. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to exclude this one from the showcase. We'll try and keep it as family friendly as possible on the GBG streams. Feel free to send it in with the general guidelines adhered to. I mean, feel free to download it at home. But my thinking with GBG, just to reiterate for if anybody doesn't know, my feeling with GBG is this is like an E for everyone game, and strictly by Nintendo's rules, the games that you upload should meet that. Obviously, when people upload user-generated content, that's rarely adhered to. But with these showcases, I have to assume that most people watching wait, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have to assume that most people watching these streams are going to be of the younger age range. So trying to find the balance there would be smart, I think. It kind of feels like a responsibility. T-Man, I'm sorry. I'm sure you were excited for me to play this. If you're watching the VOD or anything, seriously, like sincerely, feel free to resend it if you want to. With any swear words or other things that wouldn't be suitable for the, like, what Nintendo imagines the GBG audience is. Okay, now, I think it was Lil Kendry suggested that I go back to check into that hotel. And try a different option when we get into the lift. Okay, we're gonna try the pool. Yeah, no, this route is definitely the one that's not done. So I think that is what they were referring to in their codes as the pool not being finished. All right. Well, I'm sorry to end it on a bit of a, not a down note, but like a serious note. But that was our last code. GBG Tower Repainted was going to be our last submission, but we've had to skip it. So for now, this is a wrap. This is the last game. As I was saying, it was a light one this month. Everybody's saving up, and that concerns me. Yeah, this has been the March GBG Community Showcase. I want to say thank you to everybody who submitted a game, even T-Man Thor, and of course to everybody who's watching. I will open up the submissions queue probably midway through April, and I'll put out a message on both the Discord and on the channel posts here on YouTube, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And it will be most likely the last Saturday of the month, or as close to that as I can do, usually the last Saturday of the month when we have our April Community Showcase stream. If you are watching the stream today and you can't get enough of GBG and you want to be talking GBG 24/7, there is our VideoDojo community server on Discord that you can join with the link that is in the description, I believe, or at least on the channel. So yeah, I'll see you there. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your March, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.